Before any of you try to defend Tanjiro, can someone explain how this man basically teleported against an upper moon demon? Bro, where did this speed come from? 5 minutes ago, Tanjiro could barely even use Hinokami Kagura without his body overheating. Now you're telling me he's moving so fast that Daki can't even process what she's looking at? And remember, Tanjiro isn't even Hashira level yet. Daki has been alive for over a century, eating humans and fighting demon slayers, which means she's constantly getting stronger. And apparently all Tanjiro needed to do was get really pissed off. Like, bro, are you serious? His breathing changes, his eyes change, his movements become ridiculously precise, and this dude basically enters a flow state mid-fight, which looks amazing. But then this establishes my biggest problem with Tanjiro. The closer his body gets to shutting down, the more DLC he just unlocks, and his stamina somehow makes even less sense. Like, have you noticed that Tanjiro's stamina only runs out when the plot doesn't need him?
Hinokami Kagura, burning bones. What? I can decapitate her this time.
Because every time this man says, I can't keep going, he keeps going. And I actually love that Demon Slayer tries explaining this. Hinokami Kagura is actually extremely taxing on Tanjiro, so he starts incorporating water breathing techniques because they're easier on his body. That's cool, that's actual progression. My problem is Tanjiro apparently has 9 different definitions of being exhausted. He'll be coughing, shaking, barely standing, then suddenly remember his family and discover 3 more attacks. At some point, stamina has to mean something, like especially against upper moons who have been killing Hashira for generations. And if you think I'm exaggerating, Gyutaro is literally about to put a hole through this man's face and somehow make Tanjiro even stronger. Can somebody please watch this clip and tell me how Tanjiro did not die instantly? How is this dude not in the hospital? Gyutaro just put an entire sickle through this man's face. And on top of that, Tanjiro is exhausted and poisoned. 2 of his fingers are literally broken. And somehow, this is when Tanjiro finds enough strength to start cutting through an upper moon's neck. An upper moon, yes, this is also where his Demon Slayer mark manifests and gives him a massive physical boost. But that's my point. Every time Tanjiro's body reaches a limit, the story introduces a brand new upgrade that lets him ignore it. No stamina? Upgrade. Broken fingers? Super upgrade. Poisoned? Upgrade. Hole in your face? Congratulations, you just got a new tattoo. Like, at this point, Gyutaro isn't fighting Tanjiro anymore. He's fighting the protagonist, but even that raises another problem. So can you just do one thing for me? Can you explain how Tanjiro is able to keep up with an upper moon demon at this point? I just want you guys to notice something. Look at who Tanjiro is standing next to. Tenjin, an actual Hashira, is fighting for his life against Gyutaro, and Tanjiro, who isn't even Hashira level yet, is injured, exhausted, poisoned, and has broken fingers, and he's still contributing against the same guy. That's like putting a high school player into Game 7 of the NBA Finals and somehow he starts just getting buckets. Like, now Tanjiro obviously isn't stronger than Tenjin here, but Tenjin is doing ridiculous amounts of heavy lifting. But that's what makes this weird. Demon Slayer spends so much time establishing how terrifying the gap between regular Demon Slayers and upper moons are, but then occasionally lets Tanjiro ignore that gap because the scene looks cool, I guess. And unfortunately, it does look really cool, but somehow Tanjiro doesn't even win the plot armor championship of this arc. Guys, I think I just found the worst plot armor scene in anime history. Did this man just say he moved his organs? Like, what the fuck? Like, Gyutaro stabs Inosuke through the torso with a poison weapon. So let's get that right. And apparently Inosuke survives partly because he can shift the position of his internal organs. Brother, being raised by boars does not give your heart a dodge button. Like, imagine somebody trying to stab you and you go, hold on, let me just move my liver real quick type shit. And I'm willing to accept some ridiculous anime logic, but I gotta draw the line somewhere. Like, the blade was poisoned on top of that. Moving your organs doesn't suddenly make poison just unsubscribe from your bloodstream. Like, Tanjiro at least gets magical breathing techniques and power-ups. Cool, you know what I'm saying? We talked about that. But Inosuke survived because apparently his anatomy has like custom god mode settings. Like, forget Demon Slayer, bro is literally playing a whole different game. Like, this nigga is God. But to wrap this up, this is why Tanjiro's plot armor actually bothers me. The crazy part is, I want Tanjiro to survive all of this stuff. I watched Demon Slayer for the impossible comeback. Give me the screaming, the flashback, all of that shit gets me hype. Set the animation budget on fire, fuck it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to overwork the animators, but that's another whole topic. But my problem is that your limits have to actually mean something. If Tanjiro says he's exhausted and fights another 10 minutes, I just stop straight up believing he's exhausted. If broken fingers, poison, and getting stabbed through the face can't stop him, eventually the danger just starts feeling fake. And that's frustrating because Demon Slayer doesn't even need to do all that. Tanjiro's determination is already one of the coolest things about him, so let that determination actually mean something. Alright guys, was I spitting as usual, or do you disagree with me? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is my first time doing an anime video, so I hope you guys like it, and I'm starting a new anime channel, so I'm just gonna tag this video with my new channel and also upload it on Reso Crazy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little switch up. I feel like I wanted to switch from Marvel for a little bit, and one of my viewers suggested it, so keep suggesting stuff. I'll listen to you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.